And a chief statistician for the nation was say Ghana for a year question akatua yedema Ghana for no, it's not commensurate with their output. Opani minim so initial reaction to that comment net is saying.
Read it much out now, much out where tea for no washer for you. And many publications, so I think that was the time I was about coming home from the office. But I think there was an issue, communicate this, come back to about back, because and yes, I know, yeah, but I mean, you may delay with the fact that son or kaya first, then maybe. I mean, if that was son or kaya, I think that it's a statement in error, and as this is not a statement. Any statement that gets a work because problem no yet payments. We know in conditions we are go through currently. The erratic increase in almost every utility utility, the series of taxes are so, and they gave the public sector worker 4% increment at the beginning of the year. Living conditions in Ghana are very high, and everybody bear attested to that. Who are private or public sector, you know, say that is the point. The actual problem, let me say, as I say, employ limited numbers. We make sure say numbers any pattern and here the juma we are 10 pepe. The overemploy a lot of people in our public sector to do a simple job. Until you would see that a lot of them are there redundant. Into the juma nipa back bit my for nipa be 10. And they are paying all the 10. Tebasana Okoa or nipa no kwa, there is no job for him to do. In the presidency, recently you heard Okujato Ablakwa. I mean, I don't know how true that statement is, but 995 presidential staffers. I mean, how? And then you man the all presidents now, 995 people have to be there to be doing. And currently, I also overheard you talking about this digitization. I say for most of the things, we can take the human elements out. Now your mass systems are here, Juma. Indeed, yes, our wage bill is very high, but it's not because people are getting individual or nyesika kesiye, which is too much to compensate the job all year. It's because a lot of people overemployment. I mean, let me people know more. So the worst aspect is apart from some are probably brain too much, you know, they are not even giving them the adequate resource. I just did a work with labor department. I'm telling you, most of them they don't have even resources to do factory inspections, labor inspection. Even electricity to power their offices and operate. No money. But you see about 4 or 5 labor officers for that particular locality or and every month the government will have to pay this person for no job done. And if you want to solve the problem, and say you audit, you have systems to in place, or you evaluate a juma way, how many human resource need be here at the juma way, then we cut down the numbers drastically. And that is the way forward, not the issue of overpayment, because I mean, how much are public sector workers paid? So that is my take.
But as a statistician, how do you measure productivity, and how do you compare say any ubiakatua APE?
Okay, so more your standard various indicators can check that. You can even do a feasibility study on every job. Almost labor market survey. Until you come up and you do a survey. It could be a labor market survey. You look at resources now, the skills acquired by the person, and all these things. Now, tax nipano or as or implement the critical nature of the tax. Okay, then how many people are required to be able to deliver this tax effectively in an organization?
All right.
Then it guides your employment. But yeah, you know, Mr. A or the Kwajaba, Mr. B Susumi or the Amaba. Into baby, you know, not a job per the systems, let's say a funny part 3, you're funny part 40. So they come there, offices cry. If you like, just go around. You are a journalist, so go around, call public ministries. Just go to the ministries. Small offices, a lot of people are there. And some of them go money baby or better. Then the point is, sorry, or there's no table, or he would find himself sitting under some tree reading newspaper. If you see decongested those places by taking off those employment, people can find something to do if they don't have this kind of, because cutting wage bill now, then you can rechannel the money, you know, into getting adequate resources. I mean, working resources for the people to deliver effectively. Then our systems can start working. So that is what let's take on that. Yeah, Sammy.
Interesting. Now, yeti studio how to say, and so why don't we rather have a conversation about, you know, having an hourly based productivity and remuneration system as well mine? Is that an option a bit me I look at?
Yes, we can go that way, but let's also understand that in terms of technology, we are not there yet. Even this e-levy digitization and all, look at how we are struggling to even pull it through. So we are you have to have systems installed. Most of in the US like this, even if you are working from home, will screen camera system, a capture, or clock it in. What now piece on there? You set your camera, the camera starts capturing your activities, recording. It's like a robot, and every hour it gives you your rates.
Okay.
But anyway, you know, it will be abused because you need system. No, we be to clock it in, then we file it out. So we are going to clock it in video or juma, but we file in illegal means appear, and in the evening come and clock out. And because you need effective systems, no good supervision and anything, no, you would end up coming back to the old measure. It's the best way to do this is first, let's do an evaluation of every job, public sector, or every job. A private man will do it. Let's take it for instance. I need sales attendants. I need one sales attendant. Shop no sumebra, you can say I need 2 or 3. Who be evaluate? Said there an individual evaluation. I need 1 or 2 because we be attended from this sale point. We be say the same way we have to do that evaluation in every sector of these public sectors. Then we go on and say, okay, in this ministry, in this unit, in this department, in this, we need 5, we need 6, we need and this 5. These are your job roles, your responsibilities. Then we will be able to do. So old people get out of the system. Then the employment, we start cutting them and getting adequate skills. People with giving them effective training, adequate skills, so that they are nipa bakono or banner say oh yeah juma you will do hitherto nanka nipa 4 or 5 can do. Then we cut all these things down.
Yo, I don't say doc at a place Ojimena meeting come on.
I mean that's it. Thank
you. Yo, Dr. Asiedu, a senior lecturer, statistics department of University of Ghana in Indian